welcome back to the channel YouTube for a brand new episode of our MLB The Show 22 Philadelphia Phillies franchise mode. Starting it off here with the MLB Draft here in the 2023 season, and we have the 30th pick. And yeah, this is who we ended up taking during that draft. Taking, nothing super great, nothing to write home about. A bunch of mid-tier C prospects kind of struck out this draft that, we don't really have anything great. A bunch of guys maybe that down the line kind of become like extra throw-ins for some trade bait, but nothing that's going to be like the main headliner for a trade. But I don't know if you noticed this going into that intro right there. It still has the LA logo for the Dodgers. I'm just saying that that's kind of lame, honestly. Like, I might be like in the minority here that cares that the All-Star Game, that plays the All-Star Game for one of their episodes for a franchise, but I just kind of like showing you kind of like who makes the team. Like, if no one makes the team, we don't play the All-Star Game. Plain and simple. But yeah, to still have the LA logo, not just like All-Star, but have like the LA logo. Like, I don't think any of the other logos, because it doesn't even say the right year. It's LA All-Star Game 2022. And I definitely know for a fact that last year's MLB The Show changed the year of the logo. Or at least years before, it'd be like 2024 All-Star Game, 2025 All-Star Game. I guarantee it. But the fact that it still says 2022 All-Star Game, it's like, really? That's the best you could do, San Diego Studios? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm thinking of it wrong. But I just think that we're kind of getting, we're kind of missing out on some like base stuff like that, by not having it. But we have JT pops out, Bryce Harper strikes out. Hate to see that. We do have Clayton Kershaw on the mound. He is 13-2 on the season in 19 starts. So you like to see that he's having himself a good season in his first season away from the Los Angeles Dodgers. So, I mean, hey, he's enjoying the LA Dodgers logo, at least on the side of, the field. But playing here in Seattle, that's going to be a liner right to Machado. So hopefully we just have ourselves an absolutely dominating performance, I guess, maybe. Not sure if that's the right word you want to use, is dominance. But back-to-back outs, 10 pitches in. Kershaw, he's doing pretty well. He's doing very well, actually, I should say. Definitely a guy you want to build teams around. Especially if he's on, he's on. He's definitely one of the better pitchers in the league. And I think, getting him for the deal we got him for, the 2-year deal we got him for, was it 2 years, like $15 million a year? $20 million a year, something like that. It's definitely worth a player to come in, just, 13 wins coming out the All-Star break. Sold. That's all you need. He's, a 15-win pitcher for $15 to $20 million a year. It's kind of all you gotta ask for. And to get him at this stage in his career, and to add him to a rotation that already consists of Aaron Nola, Zach Wheeler, and Madison Bumgarner. Madison Bumgarner doesn't have quite the hardware of Nola, Wheeler, and Kershaw. Because you gotta think, Nola won the Cy Young last season. And, Zach Wheeler was the runner-up the season before. And, Bryce Harper, back-to-back MVP winner. You just add another Cy Young Award winner, a future Hall of Famer. Those are just like recipes for, those are just recipes for just good teams. Now, JT back up here in the 6th. It's going to be a chopper down the third base line. The third baseman just has to eat it. Bad break on it from the third baseman. Bryce Harper draws a walk. So, I mean, hey, they're finally getting on base at least. They didn't have a great showing the first time, but that's it. Kenley Jansen in now for the Phillies. You see he's 35 for 35 in saves, 182, a 182 ERA in 41 games, 48 strikeouts to only 15 walks. He's dominant. Absolutely dominant right there. First batter he faces, he walks. Of course. What are the odds, right? Only 15 walks on the season. First batter he walks. Yairo Munoz is an all-star. Former Philly right there. Okay. I mean, he flies out to right. It's fine. No biggie. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. No harm, no foul. Torkelson up, and Torkelson gets confused on that fastball. Way too far instead of doing anything with. But hey, first punch out for Kenley. And now Gio up, and Gio lines to Ozzie Albies. You like to see that right there as the National League comes up victorious in this game. High fives all around the field, the dugout. It's the field, the dugout. They're going to line up. Handshakes all around. You like to see that right there. You know, the one thing we have All-Stars every year. We just don't have any Home Run Derby participants. It's one thing I've noticed. We just don't have anyone that actually ends up in the Home Run Derby. Which, I mean, it is what it is. Like, who cares, honestly? It's like, it's the Home Run Derby. They swing a ball at, 60-mile-an-hour slow pitch. But it's something. It's something that happens, and fans like the fans like the long ball. They like the long ball right there, and you can't blame them for it. But you see right there, player of the game goes to Fernando Tatis Jr. The loss goes to Luis Severino. Kenley gets the save. The win goes to Jordan Hicks, who's now a starter. Am I the only one who didn't know Jordan Hicks was a starter? But outside of the All-Star game, we're gonna get some free agency done. We're gonna sign Francisco Morales to a 3-year deal worth $1.1 million or $366,000 a year. For the bullpen, the Major League bullpen right there, he's a closer number 69. We're also going to be signing Hans Krause to his age 30 season. 6 years, $3.3 million AAV, or $20 million total. I mean, not a bad deal at all, especially because you're locking him up for all of his arbitration, his renewables, and you're locking him up for his, just a decent